Hey Cancer, welcome to Summertime Tarot. My name is Summer and this is a general mid-month reading for the month of June. So we're going to take a look at your energy, see what's going on, what messages want to come through for you. So we're going to start off with an affirmation for you for the remainder of the month. So we have, in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Alright. So let's see what's going on. So I kind of get the feeling like you may be in a space where you're trying to like focus on positive and you may be having like a hard time. But it's like, keep the faith. Alright. Alrighty. So it looks like here, driving your energy, we have meditation to dig deep with the Seven of Swords. So I kind of get the feeling you're in a space where like maybe some past stuff that you thought you may have worked through or like fully processed, maybe coming back up, right? Which makes sense. Mercury, what? Okay, Mercury, you know, and all these retrogrades, okay? And so this here looks like, you know, you're in a space where you want to like, you may be really wanting love and acceptance and like just to feel better, maybe even want to connect with one person in particular, and it's kind of bothering you. Okay, so mentally we have here give love, with the Five of Cups being your challenge and the Eight of Swords your advice. So it looks like, yeah, you're in a space where I kind of feel like you may be feeling a bit down, feeling like you're not receiving the love that you want, and so you may be in a space where you're out like trying to go get it or find it in some way, because you feel like, you know, something is missing. And so I feel like with your challenge being the Five of Cups, it's like a feeling unworthy of the very thing that you want, feeling like like disappointments and regrets, most likely about past, hurts, past pains, maybe even past relationships that didn't work out the way you wanted to. And with your 8 of Swords here being your advice, it's like really making sure that you're focusing on things that you want, the people that are good for you, and spreading love even though you may be feeling like disappointment. And it really starts with giving that love to yourself and to the people around you who are, supportive and loving and caring, and not so much focusing on the people, places, or things that may leave you feeling, distraught or disappointed, or feeling like you're unworthy of the love that you desire. Okay? And so here in your emotions, we have hibernation and regeneration, with the 6 of Swords being your challenge and the World being your advice. So yeah, it really looks like you're in a space where you're really just, trying to recuperate, trying to kind of get your energy back up and like move forward to really and finally kind of be done with a cycle in your life. And so with the 6 of Swords being, your challenge, I kind of feel like, especially with the 7 of Swords driving your energy, you may be, feeling regrets, or feeling like maybe you messed up, or maybe you chose the wrong path, or you made made mistakes and you want to kind of go fix it. And so with the World here as your advice, is like to kind of let those things go that didn't work out the way you wanted them to, right? And to make space for the things, better things to come in. And so it's funny because like with the hibernation and regeneration, it makes me think, hibernation of bears. And how bears, when they come out of hibernation, they've lost a lot of weight because, before they go in, they're eating to prepare for this this long hibernation. And when they come out of hibernation, that's when, they're kind of slinky, possibly even, just lethargic, that kind of thing. And so I feel like you may be in that space, and you may be even wanting to like just go back into hibernation and to just like be done with the world and just be in your own kind of little cocoon. And I also get with the 6 of Swords here as your challenge, is like kind of getting out of that energy and kind of opening up to this new cycle, right? That's what's needed for you at this time. But take your time, go at your own pace. Don't feel forced or rushed to move in any one direction. Just go with what you're feeling, right? And allow yourself to process these emotions. Okay? And here in your physical, we have follow your dreams, with your challenge being the 9 of Pentacles and your advice the 3 of Wands. So the first thing that comes to my mind is like really believe in yourself, believe in your ability to create the life for yourself that you want. But also with this 9 of Pentacles here as your challenge, you may be with feeling lethargic, you may be kind of feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit stagnant, maybe even thinking that you don't know enough, like you're not prepared for, this new adventure that you're about to embark on. You may be even like holding yourself back because, oh, I'm not ready, I don't know enough, I'm not worthy, that kind of thing. And with the 3 of Wands being here as your advice, it's like, yes, you are, just be open to these things that you want. Don't like block your own blessings, right? Don't be cock blocking yourself, okay? And so in your spiritual, we have here learn from life, with the Lovers as your challenge and the Magician as your advice. So yeah, I kind of feel like you're in a space where you're really trying to like improve yourself and trying to grow and trying to become everything that you want to become. And with the Lovers being here as your challenge, I kind of get the feeling that your challenge is seeing yourself as fit to manifest and create this life for yourself that you want. And maybe even, you know, being in a space where you're like holding yourself back because you're not even believing in your own kind of abilities. You're not trusting in yourself, and you're not believing in your connection to the divine. And that's kind of, I feel, what's holding you back. And I feel like with this learn from life, you may be in a space where like you may be really focused on connecting with one person in particular, or going in one specific direction. And it's like a need to be open, a need to kind of allow what you want to manifest in the best possible way. And it's kind of like needing to get out of your own way and allow yourself to connect with the things that are best for you. Not just, you know, oh man, I'm hearing, just like I be telling you, you gotta dig a little deeper. I know it's gonna be tough, right? You gotta dig a little deeper. Oh my goodness, right? It's like time for you to stop thinking about what you want and like start focusing on what you need to kind of get up and get moving towards the very things that are in alignment with you. But let's see what message wants to come through for you. So what's the message here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising sign. What's the message here for Cancer? What's the message here for Cancer? What's the message here for Cancer? Let's So we have the Fool, the Four of Swords, the Moon, the King of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, you may be in a space where you're kind of waiting for everything to be right before you make your move. It's like with the Moon here, you may be in a space where you just feel, you know, a bit low, feel a little bit lost, disconcerted, disillusioned, you know what I mean? And I kind of feel like with this King of Swords, you may be like taking the logical route and wanting so badly to have all of the answers and to know everything. And it's like needing to let go of your fears and anxieties and like really just trust that you know what you're doing, and trust in your own inner guidance because it's guiding you, right? Trust in the divine, right? In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. And I kind of feel you may be dialing in and zeroing in on all of the discrepancies, all of the things that aren't working, that aren't right, all the things that went wrong and just didn't, just don't make sense to you at this time. And it's kind of making it harder for you to focus on the right things, the things that are right for you. You know what I mean? But let's get see what self-care activities would be beneficial for you at this time. What self-care activities would be beneficial for Cancer at this time? Yeah, and you may be like scared to get out of your like kind of safe space, your comfort zone, because you don't think you can like make it out there in the big bad world. And it's like you can. You know, it's just like you're just in a space where all of these kind of past hurts and past pains and like all this stuff that you kind of basically kind of made you who you are, right, are kind of coming up. The things that are no longer serving you are coming up. And it's like it's hard to let those things go sometimes, because it's like, you know, maybe in a space where it's like, well, who am I without this? You're a lot without it, I promise, okay? You're everything. Everything. Believe that. Okay? You don't have to hold on to the stuff that's hurting you or robbing you of the very thing that you want. Let it go and let it flow. Something better's coming, okay? To take its place. But let's see. What self-care activities would be beneficial for you at this time? Oh my, that was a lot. Okay, but all right, fine. Okay, so we have here nurture. So if you have any plants, you know, make sure you're spending time with them, soaking up their good energy and putting love and light and just all good vibes into them. But also make sure you're doing the same to yourself, right? You could even name a plant after yourself and like water it and like say affirmations to it and like just loving words. Okay, then we have sensuality. So, you know, getting connected with yourself, with your body, right? Maybe trying on some cute little lingerie or just some outfits that, you know, you deem special. Maybe even going out and buying yourself something just for you and putting it on. Okay. Then we have scents. So using scents to kind of uplift you, right? This could be trying different perfumes, aromatherapy, even like getting out and smelling the rain, you know what I mean? Or fresh cut grass, maybe wine tasting, anything to kind of like excite your senses, you know, get them moving in different ways. Okay. Then we have play. So yeah, make sure that you're spending time playing, letting loose, relaxing, doing things that you found fun and exciting when you were younger, when you were a kid. Then we have ritual. So, you know, you could connect with, you know, the moon, maybe do some moon rituals, or maybe even a self-love ritual, some smudging, cleansing, you know, with Palo Santo or any other, you know, sticks. Maybe, you know, connecting with your ancestors or angels, whomever you know, pray to, believe in, you know, doing a ritual, connecting with them. All right. Then we have stretch. So make sure you're stretching, get your yoga on, anything to kind of get your body moving and blood flowing. All right. Then we have dare. So do something that you may have been holding yourself back from doing out of fear of how you may be perceived or what have you, right? Go out and do it just for you. And last but not least, we have lists. So you can make a list of all the things that you love about yourself. But you can also make a list of like goals that you have and like start ticking them bad boys off one by one. All right. And then let's get a dog wisdom card. So let's see what wisdom the dogs have for you. Alright, so we have contentment, be satisfied, and I'm going to read from the book for this. So it reads, if you fetch this card, it means that you want to fill yourself up or already feel filled. Giving your life If you fetch this card, it means that you want to fill yourself up or already feel filled. Giving your life content that pleases and satisfies. You may be wanting to dream the good dream while keeping your paws firmly on the ground, sitting in the warmth of the sun, different from joy and happiness. Contentment is a deeper sense of one's place in the world. It's having the insight that, contrary to popular belief, the world is not under constant attack but rests within the larger cosmic scheme, where order exists within chaos and not apart from it. It's okay to curl up for a while and know that all is well, all is taken care of. You need not run about immediately, looking and lunging for the next scrap before it disappears, always hungry for more and forgetting to simply enjoy what is. Reflect on the content of your life and what brings you that deeper satisfaction. What fills your days and gives you pleasure: friends, family, colleagues, work projects, learning, travel, designing, building, sports, spiritual practices, service to others. These questions will help you in your reflections. Do you measure success by the contentment these areas of life give you, or by other external measures that have little to no deeper meaning for you? Are you spending more time as a human doing than a human being? Is being ahead of the pack giving you true contentment? Or are you ready to relax into more of your animal and sensual nature, reconnecting to all your senses and savoring the moment? Ultimately, only you can decide what contentment means to you, and no one else can give it to you. It's an inside job. If you're willing to take it on, you most likely will discover that what you do to be content doesn't feel like a job at all. Get clear about what's most important to you, what has greatest meaning, by reading books and using tools that help you get that clarity and focus. The passion test, developed by best-selling author Janet Bray Atwood, is one of those tools that will help you focus on the areas of your life where you do and can derive the greatest satisfaction and contentment in life. Working with a counselor or coach, or even if for a brief period, can make all the difference. Or look for a mentor, someone who seems healthy, happy, and perfectly content with his or her own life. Okay, and then we're gonna close this off with a postcard from Spirit. So what's the final message here for Cancer? What's the final message here for Cancer? It reads, Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure they're stories you're proud of. Genuine, loving fan club. All right, but that's all I have for you, Cancer. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Please let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.